Did you know that in Iron Man 3, in this scene, Tony had to wait for his suit to arrive? So later, in the Captain America Civil War, he improvised and concealed a gauntlet within his wristwatch for emergency, whose abilities were sonic shot and flash shot, because a legend always learns. Did you know that in John Wick, in the starting of the film, he wears watch normally, but when he gets ready for battle, he wears watch in military style to avoid reflections and see time while holding a rifle. Did you know that in Moon Knight, there is a hint for Mark's third personality in each and every episode of the series? In the end credits, three faces of Oscar Isaac are shown, which is a reference for three personalities of Mark. Did you know that in Skyfall, in the opening credits, there's a dark sequence of Graveyard, where Judi Dench's name disappears on a grave, and later, her character M dies at the end of the film. Did you know that in Captain America the First Avenger, in this scene, when Steve jumps upon a top of grenade, Peggy was also going to do the same. But Steve already did it. It means she also deserved to get Super Soldier Serum and to be captain. And later, in What If Season 1, in another universe, it happened. Did you know that in Captain America Civil War, in this scene, Ant-Man gets into Iron Man's suit through gaps and disturbs its functioning. So later, in the Avengers Infinity War, Tony provides his suit by nanotech which has no gaps because a legend always learns. Did you know that in Avengers Infinity War, in this scene, when Thor stabs Stormbreaker in Thanos' chest, then Thanos says, so later, in the Avengers Endgame, in the starting of the film, Thor hits him on head, and when Rocket asks, "What did you do?" then he replies, Did you know that in Joker, in the climax scene, the ambulance shown was designed like a face of Joker? This was a tribute and reference to Heath Ledger's Joker. Did you know that in Doctor Strange, Benedict Cumberbatch, the actor who played Doctor Strange, also portrayed the voice of Dormammu in it? It means in the climax of the film, Benedict was talking to himself. Did you know that in Shazam, in this scene, you can see Annabelle doll in the rack in the pawn shop and also in the Shazam Fury of the Gods in the pediatrician's office sitting on the chair because both films are directed by James Wan, who is founder and creator of the Conjuring universe and also director of The Conjuring and The Conjuring 2. Did you know that in Thor, in this scene, Thor calls Agent Coulson son of God? This is because on his planet Asgard, a man's surname is son with the prefix of his father's name, such as Thor Odinson.